Hello viewers, and welcome back to XCOM 2. Things are going pretty well. Things are going suspiciously well. I do want to say, it's cool we're doing well, but it is totally still possible that we're just going to get blown out at some point in the near future, that we're going to lose, and we're getting a lot of valuable information, I feel like. Even if this game is a loss, we're going to go into Game 2 so much more prepared. But right now, I think our primary concern is making contact with West Africa. And that's going to cost either 100 supplies to build a radio tower here, plus 40 intel, or 80 intel. The only way we really have of getting intel right now is spending time in Resistance HQ and potentially skull mining. I don't actually know how it works, but it seems like skull mining could be good. If we have to pay 100 supplies this month, we won't be able to build our new laser rifles, which seems like a bad deal to me, so I'd really like to be able to... Oh. 205 supplies. Protect the device. 100 intel, well. Or a scientist. Alright, this blocks project on the Avatar project, blocks progress on the Avatar project, and gives us the intel that we need. So, total no-brainer. This is it.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Well, lucky us, man. Everything's coming up Millhouse lately. So, we no longer have anybody shaken, I believe. So, Grenadier, Specialist, Ranger, Sharpshooter. I would actually really rather have a second Grenadier. So let's get big money out here. Get our Mind Shield back and give it to big money, I guess. Okay. You know what, we're going to do it. We're going to build the new rifle. Sorry, I don't know why I'm sneezing so much all of a sudden. That is a kind of a silly looking rifle, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Well, let's do it then. I'm very curious to see what kind of damage we're going to get out of this rifle.
This area got the jump on Advent forces passing through. Apparently they stumbled on a data vault with files critical to the alien operation. Unfortunately, hostile reinforcements overran the site, and all communications from the local operatives have gone silent. We're moving in to secure the area, neutralize all enemy contacts, and find the assets.
Alright, so we are definitely interested in trying to get some skull mining done. The skull mining action showed up on the Skulljack when I inspected it, but I don't know, can we skull mine without having the skull mining research? Does skull mining research just make it more effective and also add that hacking bonus? Or I don't know, we'll have to see. We're coming in concealed here, right?
That is 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault.
And we've got an Archon.
Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
We've got an Archon, and we still don't know what they do. Alright.
That's affirmative.
Blue move, look around, then yellow move. Alright, seems like we're going to be seeing snakes for a while. That's fine. At this point, with the weapons we have access to, the snakes are actually pretty welcome. We're a lot better at killing them than we once were, that's for sure.
Heading to that location. Okay.
I think we're just going to sit up on high ground for a turn while we decide what we want to do with these two. Nobody can make it all the way over here.
Okay.
Moving out.
Moving to Overwatch. Got my eye scanning.
I'm going to go all firing squad from the roof of this gas station. They're wandering off.
Position confirmed.
She can still only see the Viper. Actually, hold on a second. High noon, where are you at? 8 to 10. 8 to 10 with a 100% hit chance from here. She's getting pretty good at her job. We are on the clock. I'm going to leave her up top. Everybody else is moving up.
Moving out.
Understood. Moving out. Moving on target location.
Roger that. Got it covered. On Overwatch. I'm on it.
Overwatch. Roger.
Overwatch.
There's vision over on this side of the car. Yeah, they're walking around, sort of. She can still only see the Viper. Still, do I want to pop though? Like, maybe I should just go for it. Oh, how I wish I could have afforded to give you a real gun. I think that I don't want to open fire until I have a sniper shot on the Codex, and that's the shot I want to open with. I want to make sure the Codex goes down quickly.
Heading there now.
So if they're going to patrol around the side of that van here, then we're going to let them.
On my way.
But we have to keep moving toward the container. It's not very far away, but it's far enough away that we really can't afford to, like, sit still.
Affirmative. Moving out.
It's kind of silly. You couldn't just squeeze past these trash bags. Now, only one of us has to actually make it to the object.
Eyes on the prize. Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered.
We still don't have them. Well, I know for a fact there's a pack inside this building. I don't want to get much closer. Oh man, maybe we do use a grenade. I kind of don't want to use this thing as cover. Alright, let's see. Okay, she can get the shot.
Roger. I got my eyes on her.
Who else is going into Overwatch?
Affirmative. Affirmative.
You will with your hollow targeting.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Copycat will as well.
Moving out. Watch.
Alright, here we go. It moved my cursor a little bit as I clicked.
They've got our position.
Get him, get him. Awesome. Okay.
There you go.
Well, that went alright. We don't have any active targets that we're aware of, do we? No, we don't know what happened to the other half of the the other half of the guy.
Guess that'll be okay.
The other half of the codex. It kind of annoys me that she had a hack opportunity there. I need to not press the button so quickly. Yes, there is a fire near you. That is certainly the case.
I can handle that.
We don't have any active enemies, so I feel okay positioning her up here.
On the ground.
Oh, never mind. Activated the pack. It's unusual for a pack to be split over 2 levels of a building like that, I think. Well, this is like Grenadier time, definitely. The Archon's in the open. We're not going to get a better chance to deal damage to it than right here. Yeah. One big strike. Minimum damage on this weapon is still an extremely real amount of damage. So now goes Battle Frenzy. I would love to see what that means. Oh, gaining an extra action. Okay. That's a big deal. That's a powerful ability. All right, I think I can. I'm going to shoot as far back as I can get it. It looks like this is what I'm going to get for coverage.
Take this.
Just shove his gun through the sign there real quick. Take advantage of the ability to drop enemies off of roofs, by the way. It's really powerful. It's a shame you don't have your grenade left. How about you? Can you get your grenade onto both of them? You have to move up. That's okay. You can do that. Actually, can anybody else... Whoa, 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 whoa. Put my hand on the wrong row on the keyboard there.
What's over there?
I think we can deal with these guys with another grenade. We can't get... Alright, well, I'd rather get the Archon.
We have multiple targets now.
Good promotion. What is the hack?
Bypassing security.
Let's see if this is worth attempting right now. Well, actually, there's almost no chance it will be worth attempting right now. Yeah, we'll try that sometime when she's not still actively involved in combat. I actually really want to try to skulljack this guy, but it's not worth somebody getting injured. Not when the reward for this mission is 100 intel. So apparently nobody in either the XCOM or the Advent forces has any respect for line of sight.
You know that was good.
Right. We didn't get the Bradford voiceover about things being under control, which tells me that there's another pack.
Got it covered.
Oh, or there's Faceless, right? Because we still have that thing going on. We still have that dark event happening. Okay. Give it to him. All right. Sadly, gets to take a swing at Warden, and there's nothing we can do about that. Hopefully she dodges. She didn't dodge, but he did very little damage. Yeah, that rifle's, like, pretty okay.
Before you get too close.
Yeah, just use death from above to reload.
I'm trusting you here.
I think there's another pack. We still don't have neutralize all enemy targets cleared,
Seems doable.
which is definitely concerning.
Objective here.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
Yeah, okay. Whole thing's making me a little nervous, though.
Running.
I'm gonna have her commit. I just want to make sure that I've got the distance.
Eyes on an Advent position.
Okay, there we go. That's actually not great.
Seems doable.
I should have thought about the fact that my sniper doesn't have actions and stuff. This is kind of not a good idea. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Is it clear?
So he's not going to be able to get a grenade over there either, because Big Money was not even close. Well, nobody's, like, hilariously out of cover, except for Face Shooter. Where can we best take cover? Because they're going to get a lot of actions here. This could be run and gun turn, where she sprints to light cover and then gets to shoot at this guy. That guy has full cover, though. That's probably not worth it.
Come get some. Scanning.
Got it covered.
Not great. Let's see what they do. And jumping through the window like that didn't trigger Warden's Overwatch?
That was close.
Oh well.
Come on.
Get him. Shred him.
Taking heavy.
Okay, stunned one. Wow, critical 9. Ouch. This could be really bad. He's gonna do the shielding. Okay. And we got 2 turns till container detonation. Buildings falling apart around us. This is pretty standard, actually. How much health does he have? 7? So we're not actually guaranteed to kill. Do you have your grenade? You do.
Alright, I'm going.
You know who else has a grenade? I want to go really heavy on the grenades with my grenadiers for now until we can get the guns up. Where can you get to with a sprint?
Getting in close. Get it done.
I'm not at all worried about the Lancer. Obviously, I think we've got him under control. Just put his ass back out into the street.
Impressed yet? This is it, right?
I'm actually fairly impressed. That was really good. Jesus.
I definitely got that one.
Still moving.
Really, only 60%. Well, cover's kind of irrelevant, right? Because he's a Lancer. Wait, can she... No, okay. You cannot use skull mining until you have the skull mining research. It's not just improvement, it's actually making it possible.
Impressed yet?
Oh man, another one. That guy's honestly taking it pretty well.
No problem, boss.
Alright, she'll be able to trivially hit the thing on her next turn.
About that thing. Got it covered. System infiltration in progress.
So I can't remember defense and mobility. That's still pretty relevant, actually. But it's not going to happen. We'll just go for the soft effect. Oh wow, we totally would have had the big effect. I know what small and large mean numerically.
I've got access. Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, we'll get a couple of... Well, not a couple. We'll get a shot. I doubt that thing's going to walk close enough for pistol Overwatch. Oh, that's right. She has that thing now. So it's not actually going to be able to do damage. And it's going to stop right in front of the store and get sniped. Alright, yes, I don't need to see your silly animation every time.
I can handle that. I'll give her a spin.
Actually, hold on a second. Why are you doing this? Kill the alien. Through a wall. Okay.
Well, how about that?
How about that indeed?
Menace 1-5, we're not picking up further contacts near your position. Site is secure. Move on the target before the charges detonate.
We got it, we got it. So what's your values here? Okay. I don't really know what that means. I guess it's going to reveal another facility to us on the map, maybe?
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
We got a small intel cache, and we don't know what that means. I feel like we're really ahead of the curve offensively. There was this moment in XCOM Enemy Unknown, the prequel to this. The game starts out very difficult, but there's this moment where you like sort of crest this technological hill, and all of a sudden the game gets much, much easier, and there's basically no pressure anymore, because the way that time pressure works in that game is that the aliens do terror missions in countries, and they slowly force countries to leave the XCOM program. But you start to like get your satellite coverage really solid, and you start to get your weapons and armor together, and it no longer is dangerous, really. And it becomes sort of impossible to lose the game after a certain point. That's not going to happen here because progress on the Avatar project is inexorable, from what I'm led to believe. There's no way to stop it. You can reverse some of the boxes, but not all of them. But I do kind of feel like we're getting to that point where we're ahead strategically. Lightly wounded. Ooh, kill zone. That's a neat skill. We're definitely taking kill zone though. Rapid fire, okay. That's cool. We're definitely going for extra grenade though. Facility lead. Alright, and we got 20 intel. Okay. So I think it's reasonable to assume that the large cache is 40. Okay.
Hello, Commander.
That. Okay. Alright, real short conversation, I guess. That was cool. That was a big deal. Ooh.
Avenger plotting new course.
More intel, you say? We'll be able to make a serious push for Africa here. 6 days. We're kind of pushing it on the contact boundary. But I don't want to lose this chance. We've had a couple of things fade on us now. Oh, right. We don't need to assign a new product. We have a thing already going. Okay, but now we have the ability to skull mine potentially for intel, so.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
You don't think you could have predicted the outcome that when I set you to research a beam cannon, you would finish researching the beam cannon? It's possible that I've had too much faith in you, sir. This costs intel to research, so we're not going to do that right now. Yeah, let's bang this out real quick. It only takes 3 days.
A number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete. The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Alright. We won't actually have the supplies to upgrade all the guns for a while.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
But we at least have the option now.
Strategic resource located.
Okay, 57 more.
Setting course for Sector 11, West Africa.
Alright, let's find out how many days it's gonna take us here. 5 days, so we may have missed our window.
To establish local
Ooh, what do we get?
regional contact.
Oh, that's cool. I think we have some more cores. I'm sure we have some more cores. We don't really need. You know what, let's do this. I'm curious about this,
I'll send word when the project is complete.
and I bet we're gonna fight some more terrifying mechanized enemies. There were a lot of scary mechanized enemies in XCOM Enemy Unknown. Oh. High priority mission information. 101 intelligent engineer. Well. Operation Spider Witch.
Setting course.
Yeah, we're gonna do a second. We're gonna do a second mission in this video. Why not? We're only like half an hour in, and maybe this will turn out to be a super long video. Zulu's actually still wounded. Well, I think I would rather have second sharpshooter. Actually, given that the sharpshooter rifle is the only one we have upgraded, I think this is fine actually. You get upgraded to skulljack duty. No, you know what? I was gonna move the med kit to one of the snipers, but alright. Your aim is fantastic already. 87 plus 5. Yours is a little bit lower, so we'll just give you a big bonus. All right, these beam rifles are gonna come in handy. Or since she's gonna get many multiple reaction shots from her new thing. Yeah, let's do this the other way around. I know, I'm clicking back and forth in the menus is probably fascinating for you guys. Sorry. I just want to try to give High Noon a chance to really shine with her new ability here. Yep. So yeah, with 101 intel, we'll definitely be able to clear out Africa and get that experimental proving ground program or project thingy. The really cool Africa continent bonus.
The spokesman gave us the location of a somewhere near our AO. He'd like us to secure the area, rendezvous with the target, and provide an escort out of there. I don't think the Resistance would ask if it wasn't important.
I'm curious to see the resolution of this spokesman plotline. It's a double agent, but it seems like we don't really trust him, and all right. So this is going to be one of those missions where we start with the VIP with us already, and then we have to just get to the extraction. Oh, you know what? I have weapon mods that I didn't equip. I keep forgetting. Alright, where are we headed? Top of that building. Okay.
Target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
I'm not a fighter, but there are other ways I could help.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Yeah, maybe your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Eyes on a hostile patrol.
Okay, whoa. Some kind of super mech. Huh. Boy, I wish I had both of my specialists. Huh. It's got to be the new sweet robot, right?
Going haywire.
If I click this, it just sends the gremlin over it. I get to see the percentage before I commit. It's low. It's not that low. Think about how sweet it would be to have this thing available to us. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, no, I just want you to back off. We're gonna take up some more covered positions before we try that. Oh! They saw the gremlin. I did not think that would happen.
They're on to me.
Okay, well that's good to know. She is no longer concealed. This guy ran forward far enough to see her. She could skull mine him. Damn it, nobody can see the normal mech? What am I gonna do here? Well, I'm gonna do this. Okay. God, grenades are great. Okay. What did you just say about my daddy?
I'm trusting you here.
Actually, what are her chances of landing a hack on this guy? I wonder if we could turn him and use him against the other one. If that might be a little bit more feasible. A little bit more feasible, not that much. It's really easy to turn them off, so considerably more difficult to take them over. What about the turret? Oh. It's just, it's so much armor, man. That thing has so much armor. You know, it has so much armor, but it's actually completely vulnerable to, what do you call it? Combat protocol. It has so much armor, it doesn't have that much HP. Plus, we can actually deal with it. Alright, no guts, no glory. I'm going for it. I want this thing.
We could use one of those.
This is so potentially bad. Really wish I had my other, what do you call it? Yeah, wow, okay, we would not even have gotten the shutdown. Okay, aim and defense up. Good, you know, that's, I didn't want it anyway. Okay, so where's our other heavy? Let's see what he can... He really can't get cover anywhere. He can do this. He has enough rapid fire that he could probably take down... He might be able to... Well, his chance of hitting that thing is pretty poor. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, you must be kidding me.
Negative damage.
He minimum damage and then no damage? Ugh.
Hunt them down. Whatever you say.
I was hoping to be able to use her against the advanced mech. Oh, right, I forgot that she gets to move. I always forget that she's super teched up now. Alright, let's, Of course not. That's okay, I think we have another free shot coming, don't we? Yeah. Alright.
That's right. Hey, we've got loot here.
Now the snipers need to scurry to cover.
Sure thing.
None of our options are very attractive.
Stand put.
I shouldn't have had her do that. I should have just had her hunker down. That was a bad play. Alright. Mechanized units in Enemy Unknown often had AoE weapons, so I'm going to try not to group the VIP with my other units very much. I'm a little nervous about what will happen. Ooh, yep, that kind of thing. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, God. Yeah, and now they're all in the open. Ooh, and that thing gets to fire twice. Oh, it didn't fire twice. It gets to fire twice when we have it. Listen, I'm not complaining. Where is Rapid Fire Man? Oh, he doesn't... Oh, but he has the thing that makes him not have to spend an action to reload, so actually this is fine. He needs to get close, though, because he is a garbage shot. Oh, and also... stuff. Cool. Alright, that's fine. Alright. So still not great odds, but we might get a shred. One shred? Please? Nothing. Okay, well. Should have just naded. Where is... Here we are. Let's just take care of this right now before I forget and do something silly. So I think it's going to be grenade followed by sniper shots to bring this guy down. Does the assault still have a grenade? She does. Okay. Then I think our play is this. Grenade in your face. This will strip 2 of his armor and do a fair amount of damage. Actually, it will not do a fair amount of damage, but it will strip 2 of his armor. And then we'll go for the sniper shots. That's pretty bad. You guys have to stop missing all the time. Alright. Well, big money's still up. I think he actually has to shoot it with a grenade or we won't kill it. That's not really how I want to use my grenades. But it does have to die. Stand in the middle of the street, blasting rocket launchers down the road with your Kylo Ren haircut, all Winter Soldier. Oh wow. Look at this guy's hair. Okay. That could have gone a lot better. We used a lot of resources there.
I can handle that.
We're not even going to get to collect this thing's body because this is an evac mission.
On the move.
Now see, this is kind of an attractive spot because this way we have great angles on enemies wherever they're coming from. But stepping forward to here would mean that he reveals an extra square of darkness, and if there's an enemy packing it, it could be disastrous. So we're going to take a much shorter run instead. yeah, you need to move up like a lot.
Getting it done.
Haywire Protocol's back up in a couple turns. We may get another chance. She may be able to redeem herself yet. That was only one pack. We got
Whatever you say.
we got bad things coming. Okay, an Archon and a couple of normal sectoids. I'm not too worried about the sectoids. These Archons are tricky though because hitting them gives them an extra turn. You really have to be careful. You can't go for it unless you're sure. Well, I do think it's time for a grenade. If this activates another pack, I'm going to be very screwed. Okay. See if we can maybe blow this guy through the floor. Or can they just fly? Yeah, they can just fly. Okay, well, good to know, I guess. She's already moved once, and she doesn't have run and gun available to her at the moment. Alright, let's see. If she hits the Archon, this is actually going to be pretty easy. Okay, that's kind of what I thought would happen.
Come on, focus.
So now that she's failed to hit the Archon, that complicates things.
No problem, boss.
We have a couple of options. I think we're going to use his last grenade. I think we have to. It just has too much health. I'm not enthused, but I just really don't think we have a choice. If we want this thing to go down, we need a guaranteed hit, and it has to be for quite a bit of damage. Okay. Better than a coin flip. You can do it.
Discarded him.
Dodge grazed. That's not good. Well, we do have access to combat protocol. Combat protocol would do it. I think we're... Unless she can somehow throw a grenade that far, I think we got to use the combat protocol now. And if we run into another robotic enemy, we just hope for the haywire to work. Yeah, let's not mess around with this guy. I have not yet even seen what their attacks do, and I really, really don't want to. Alright, and then we got some sectoids, you know. This is not the end of the world. 80% chance. Excellent.
I got it, right?
You gotta believe in yourself. Okay, so what's the play here? We're gonna run over here and hunker down. And hopefully this thing's gonna decide that it wants to do psychic stuff instead of, it's fleeing to another pack. Alright, well.
No problem, boss.
Do you remember when I said that everything was coming up, Millhouse?
Advent troops.
I no longer feel that way. Okay, is that a small pack? Well, that's nice. At least, that's good for us. Okay, you don't have your grenades. I do think I'm going to take run and gun, though.
Set 'em up, knock 'em down. Seems doable.
Move to here. And then we'll just open up on this Viper in cover. Do I? You can take the sectoid. Hold on. She'll shoot something in a minute. Let me see what we can do with our grenades. One of our guys still has a whole bunch of grenades left. Let's see what we can do with these. Then we'll decide what her shot looks like. Oh yeah, let's not forget, we're probably going to have to deal with a faceless at some point here too.
Frag out.
Okay, so that guy's very low on armor. He's definitely the priority target. We always just get to watch her face as she fires. We never get to see what she's shooting at. It's kind of strange.
I guess that'll be okay.
Alright, do you have... You do not have the range you need to take the shot. This would be cool. Alright, excellent. So all we have left is the sectoid still.
By the numbers.
She has a move, but I don't know that she wants to take it. I'm not really taking very good advantage of that skill, honestly. I should be thinking more about that.
I can handle that.
Alright, do we have anybody else still capable of firing? Yeah, we have Warden. I'm surprised he can't see the sectoid. Alright, well, I guess just go into Overwatch then. It's probably going to have to... No, it's going to be able to use psychic powers on her from where it is. Unless she breaks line of sight. That's what we'll use this move for. We'll try to make it harder for him to...
Covering now. Okay, I'll go.
Oh, really?
Bypassing security.
Well, let's have a look. I'm feeling gutsy. That's very interesting.
We're in. Ghost. Concealed. In the shadows. I'm a ghost.
Does it conceal the VIP?
Concealed.
I sure hope it conceals the VIP. It actually does not appear to have concealed the VIP. Uh-oh. I guess it's just going to make a beeline for him? I don't think it can get to him. If it does get to him, I'm going to feel like a real idiot. Okay, no, it just didn't even try. It didn't have any idea what to do.
Back online. Confirmed.
Can we concealment march just like up to the... You think it would let me do that? Just move all the way to the extraction zone? Alright, let's see here. Oh, because you don't actually have enough bullets in your gun. Do we want to just blow our concealment right away? I kind of think that making the sectoid lose track of us was the point of that concealment move. Is there anything cool we can do with the concealment that warrants trying to hold on to it?
Heading there now.
I guess I can scout a little bit. Yeah, let's just blow. Let's just open fire. The game definitely needs some work on its line of sight code too. It's a little silly how frequently we can just shoot through walls and stuff. Oh, everybody has individual concealment. That's really cool. And a little bit different from what I thought I was getting.
Need a position.
Alright, you got this.
Happy now? They see me.
Oh, nobody sees you, you big baby. What happened to that sectoid?
Affirmative. Moving out.
Oh. That's what happened to that sectoid. She doesn't have cover from them.
Roger that.
I'm on it.
Oh, the other sniper fired already, that's right. Yeah, they don't know we're here yet, so I'm gonna take a moment. We don't have a lot of spare turns, but we are quite close to evac. Maybe this would be a good time. We're just gonna take a prep turn. You don't have your grenade anymore. Okay, who does have a grenade? Copycat has a grenade. He also has a free reload.
Back online.
Alright, if he can bomb his grenade into that little room without getting close enough for them to see him, that would be bananas. Unfortunately, he's not concealed anymore, so he can't. He can't get close enough. If he could just shoot his grenade a little further. Alright, you've got to move closer, unfortunately. That's a real thing. I'm really torn about what plan to pursue here. What if I... Can he get up on the roof in one move? No. He might have been able to if we hadn't destroyed everything. Wait, he can get up here, though. That's not actually closer. That's not going to help. He can't really get to cover. I think what we're going to do Let's take another turn to reload and
Locked and loaded.
get everybody in position.
My eyes on.
I know that this seems maybe a little silly, but
On Overwatch.
you are still concealed. You should move forward. Unfortunately, you can't move forward very far.
Moving on target location. Got it covered. Affirmative, covering now.
Warden's going to stay put because she's not in concealment, and I don't want her to be revealed. Alright, here we go. I think that we may be able to take a move around here without alerting them, maybe? This is definitely the turn where we move, right? We don't have enough time to screw around forever. I'm going to try something here.
Nothing gets past me.
This is going to be really cool.
Scanning.
She's going to overwatch as well. I would ordinarily leave Warden out of the overwatch, but... No, actually, I'm still going to. I would ordinarily leave Warden out of the overwatch so she could do cleanup with combat protocol. She doesn't have combat protocol, but she's in a position where I don't feel comfortable moving her forward either.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Man, I really wish you still had a grenade. God, look at that. It would be so good for a grenade. She's going to be doing cleanup. Alright, so the play that I'm going to make here is I'm going to move this guy forward. And if everybody freaks out, then they freak out. If not, then I might be able to get the grenade shot I'm looking for. Where is it, though? Where do I stand? He's only a little bit short, right? So if I... How many spaces do I have to move forward reasonably? Oh, actually quite a lot. Right, like that's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces closer. And he can't make it to cover under any circumstances. That's frustrating. Alright, I'm going to do this.
It's over there.
This is going to pop them. They're going to freak out. There's going to be a lot of Overwatch fire.
I nicked them.
Alright, one.
Hard target. They've seen me.
Well, yeah. That's it? That's all you got? So what happens if I just fire a grenade and say, to hell with caution? We don't have any idea where the Muton went? I mean, I think it stands to reason that he's like right behind the doorway. But just, I just don't know which side. I think it's probably the right side, but I can't hit the right side and also hit the Vipers, so... We're doing something very dangerous here. But we might be able to clean sweep.
Target's clear. The rendezvous point has been compromised. Stand by for new evac coordinates.
Oh! I blew up the evac point. Oops. I wasn't really thinking about that. That's really poor play. That's remarkable.
Heading out.
That could really hurt us. How could you miss that shot? You were right there. Sometimes I suspect that some of our soldiers are double agents. You ever get that feeling? Okay.
I got it, right?
And we can see the muton now. So you're able to see him from there, but you can't move. Well, you're able to see him from right here somehow. Well, it's really important that you hit this. Right, like she misses. Come on.
You know that was good.
I do feel like that was pretty good. I do not have time for you right now.
They've got eyes on me. I'm going.
Yeah, we gotta start moving like double time. I don't actually know exactly where this faceless even is. If he doesn't attack somebody right now, okay, yeah, I'm just not worried about him. What I am a little bit worried about is our units not make it to the evac in time.
Okay, I'll go.
Alright, you're super clear on distance. Yeah, you just need to move a little bit. So she can play Overwatch. The snipers need to, like, full sprint.
Running.
I need to ask twice.
Stop tabbing back to her. Her turn is effectively over.
Got it.
Alright, we can extract him right now, and then we never have to worry about him again.
VIP secure and in position for evac. VIP is secure.
Alright. Warden can single move in Overwatch. I'm actually probably being a little bit too cautious about our distance. It's just that I remember what happened that one time. You know what time I'm talking about. Jesus. Nothing stops her. Alright, can either of our snipers see this guy? We can get a free finishing blow with fast hands and still make our full moves.
If you say so.
Okay, easy.
I definitely got that one. I guess that'll be okay. No problem, boss. Got it.
I think we're gonna be okay. This
Moving
feels
to Overwatch.
this feels pretty okay.
On the move. On it.
Okay, I'll go.
Alright, I was a little bit worried there when we saw the heavy mech, but we came out of this.
Rock.
Not even that many of us are hurt. You have such a long run ahead of you. I'm really concerned. No, she's got it. Yeah, she's
Double
fine.
time.
Everybody else is close enough. Where is... Okay, Needle's right there. This is 6. 5? Wait. Yeah, 6. That's right. He's right there. So we can start doing extractions now. There's no reason to wait because we don't have reinforcement flares from the enemy, which means that they won't show up during the next enemy turn.
Heading home. Let's do this.
Needle is still in concealment.
I'm out of here.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, being good at hacking turns out to be, like, incredibly powerful.
On the move. Ready to boogie.
And we're out of here.
Move, move, move.
Well, that video got a little bit long.
I'm gone.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Only 2 wounded. We did we ran it right down to the wire there, but that's a habit I need to get out of. I think our squad's working quite well. I know that there are psionic soldiers, and that there's like a whole bunch of abilities that we don't yet have access to, and that honestly, I may not get access to before the game ends one way or the other at this rate. But I feel like the people we have are doing a really good job. We have a really great combination of abilities and things. Man, think about what it's going to be like when we actually have plasma weapons on more than just our sharpshooters. It's a long flight back to the Avenger, you know? Alright, there we go. I've heard that the game has performance issues on a lot of people's computers. My rig is definitely starting to show its age, but I was a little concerned when I started playing this that my computer was maybe not quite able to handle it. It was comforting to hear that everybody has trouble. Or at least a lot of people have trouble. If you did not attack this turn, hunker down automatically. That's not bad. Ooh. She's always killing people. Let's do that. Okay, not bad. Lightly wounded and wounded. They'll be back on. Okay, our research team can crack them to gain intel. So this is a thing you can research to gain intel. Then, that's cool. A wheel PCS is fine. I would really love it. Like an aim PCS would be super neat.
Hello, Commander.
Ah, free engineer. I think that we need to get on digging out some more room to build stuff.
We can start construction on the shadow chamber whenever you're ready, Commander.
She's not paying a ton of attention. You know, it's easy to get lost in your own head. Honestly, we probably don't need him doing this. Let's empty this room, and we will put him on here. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. I do believe. Huh. A soldier. I assume it must be a pretty good soldier for there to only be one. Yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of XCOM 2. Come back next time when maybe things continue to go really suspiciously well. I don't know. I'm nervous, but, you know, this is kind of working.